We respect YouTube policies and carefully follow YouTube upload guidelines.
She want to leave now. Then the only way to stop her and to talk is like, and you tried everything, is to tell that I call the elephant in the room. Right? Call elephant in the room.
So hey guys, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, and welcome to the part 2 of the epic transformation series of my student from India.
After most powerful CEO, the first Prime Minister, now presenting Deepak, the most proven and female-friendly dating coach in this world, overcoming all odds.
You're an invader. Why don't you go back to India?
And still successful in the West.
Not too much experience with the girls, you can say almost like virgin. I have to work very hard with him to improve his game, to improve his conversation, the mindset, make him more ruthless, make him more alpha, not that soft kind of guy, but that's my duty. I have to do it. And this is something he has not learned, and many of the students who are coming, many of the guys who are coming from the India or from other countries, they have not learned this kind of skills. They have that soft behavior, just working, study, successful in their career, but they have not developed that kind of social skills, that kind of thick skin to deal in the social environments in the West. So that's where my coaching plays a big role. That's where my role plays, to help them in achieving the success in their social as well as in their dating life. Because you can earn money as much as you can, but if your social life, your dating life sucks, you are not going to be satisfied. You will be always be depressed and sad. At one time you will also think that why you are earning this much money. Money is not worth for you at one time, because at the end when you die, you will not take your millions of euros or US dollars with you. They will all stay here, but the memories and experience that will stay with you, maybe you will have them in afterlife, I don't know, but that is much more valuable. And for that you have to have a good you have to be good in dating life. So a lot of Indians like, career, but like you make 100,000 more or 100,000 less, or now you have 100,000, now you have 200,000, 300,000. It is not making difference that much. You have to understand. But the dating experience, what you can get, the memories, what you will, the stories, the memories. Imagine if you have a good dating experience, you are going to some another country, you met a girl in the bar, you had a fun time with her, you are coming, finish your job, you're coming out, you saw a hot girl. In normal situation, you are just seeing this hot girl and just, oh my god, this, I'm not even achieving this girl, I don't even qualified to talk or look at this girl. Instead of that, you just go and approach her and take her home, have some nice evening with her, having some dating experience. And even if it is a short term, that memory will have much more value for you compared to have some 10,000 or 20,000 euros or US dollar more in your account. Just think from that thing. You at the end, you're gonna die. The all money will be staying here. You're not going to take any money with you. But the dating experience, the adventure you will have when you have these skills handled, which do not require you to have that much money anyway, the memories and experience you will gather, that are much more valuable to you. And that's something people from Indian origin and also like Westerners, they need to understand that the Western society is too much focused on this materialistic thing, and they are just so much involved in this thing. Of course, the person who is highly successful, for example, the guy like we say Andrew Tate or on that level, like some top 1% guy, they will have high success and they will get the girls. But majority of the guys, even we say 10 top 10%, yeah, they are getting girls and success and then they get the girls. But majority top 90% of the guys are not going to achieve that kind of financial, this kind of success. So at that time, what you have the solution, what the solution you will have then? You will just grind out like that and die alone? Or just like you don't, why you need to be top 10% to have like dating success? You don't need to. It should be easy. And the game is the solution, simple as that. Yeah, but again, even the Andrew Tate, if you see the example of Andrew Tate, he was getting success already with the girls, no matter maybe his behavior or maybe his like the what he was doing, kickboxing, his looks. He was 6'4", he's 6'4", so he's not like a small guy. His behavior also maybe alpha, so he was already getting success and then he earned money. So he never had this issue that, oh, if he will get laid or he will not get laid. He never had this, he never faced this issue. So someone who is not getting laid and try to copy Andrew Tate, it is not making any sense. That's like BS. If you're not getting laid, then the game is the solution. Before we move forward, here is the important message. If you're still suffering in your dating life and not able to find the right solution for the problems that you're facing in your dating life, then now it's time to change it forever. And if you're committed, then get to a 30-minute call with me where I will listen to your problems what you are facing in your dating life and I will give you the best solution which will efficiently solve your dating problems. So book a 30-minute consultation call with me. The link is in the description below and let's solve your dating issues once for all. I am also the creator of dating product of the century, Dating in Fields Domination, which is unchallenged the best live example dating product, where you will not only see my live examples of me interacting with people, making some of them my life partner, but also my students doing the same. And live examples are from all over the world like New York, London, Europe, Las Vegas, and from all races. If you still do not believe what I'm saying, then just check the product out. It costs only $1, and if you're not satisfied, then I guarantee I will even refund that $1 to you. And also guys, if you're enjoying my content, then like this video because that will help in performing this video better in algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell button so that you will be notified when I release a new video. And let's move forward with the main video. So in this day we changed the clothing style and now he's wearing a blazer, you can say spring summer kind of blazer from Zara. I bought for him, like we bought together. So he's wearing that and doing approaches. I'm working on his skills, doing the in-ear coaching and correcting him in the field, how he can improve his conversations. Again, we did in-house drill with him because that's something he has to focus on. The problem was that he was running out of word to say. So I have some specific drills that I have developed when I was teaching students in London, New York, these tough places. So I have some specific drills that I have developed from the very, very old time, almost like the day I started as a dating coach, 2013 around. At that time also I was doing these drills, and these drills I'm still doing it. So I'm doing some specific drills with him to improve his conversation skills. Also, some of the drills I have also shown in Dating in Fields Domination, my in-field product, the product of this century. I have shown these skills there also.
You can, she want to leave now. Then the only way to stop her and to talk is and you tried everything, is to tell that, I call the elephant in the room. I call elephant in the room in the sense you said that one of the reason I stopped you because you look a bit cute also, not too much but a bit. One of the reason I stopped you, a bit creative also and a bit cute also. So you show the intent so that you see normally it is not a good idea, but she's leaving and then you have to show them intent so that she stand and like talk, and you learn how to show the intent also. Because that's the showing the intent and giving a reason, that's the one of the big reason for girl to stop and talk to you. Or also reject you. If she stop and talk to you, then it's going good. If she reject you, then it's also, that's why if you're talking just a normal conversation, girl is wanted to leave, you tried everything, then what happens, we have to improve the quality of conversation anyway, but this is the last resort.
Last resort.
Yeah, you say this thing and then let's see how it goes.
Okay. Last resort means, I think
This is the last resort in the sense you call the elephant in the room. It is not really required, but it is something you feel you tried everything. One of the reason I stopped you. I mean, it is not like she will gonna fuck you now. She can still reject you.
So the last resort means they're just giving a compliment, like you're cute and creative and.
No, you don't say cute. You say one of the reason I stopped you also that you look kind of cute, not too much, but a bit.
Okay. This
Don't
thing
say.
you say the last resort.
Yeah, something I mean, you say it, if the things are going good, conversation going good, then if the girl is leaving and you tried everything, you can say one of the reason I stopped you because you look you look creative, at the same time a bit cute, not too much, but a bit. So because I don't know you properly, I don't know your personality, I don't know you, that's why. So in this way, and then you can immediately change the topic. Show the intent and change the topic. So how long you're living here? So when you change the topic, then the pressure is gone from her, but you show the intent. Okay, that's the reason. Something like that. So you put you tell her, but you take the pressure away by changing the topic.
Again, when you're starting game, so this problem you may face, the girl want to leave the interaction, maybe you're not her type or something like that, she's not giving you that much time. So in that situation, I'm teaching him, when you have this objection, the girl want to leave, then how to be slightly persist without too much kind of pushing too much, slightly persist, but still not be seen as too much persistence. So what kind of verbal things he can use to hook the girl in these situations, because sometimes when you are not the type of stereotype of the person she can picture as a boyfriend or a lover, then sometimes she is, when she is not sure, then she want to go away, and there you have some specific skills to deal with these kind of situation, and that is okay. It is not I'm teaching him kind of harassing. I'm just teaching slightly persistent, so that the girl stay here for few minutes, see his personality, and then instead of looks, getting attracted by his charisma or personality, because sometimes not because majority of the times the guys are not blessed with the looks. That's why they are in the game. The guys who are learning the game and they are not blessed with the looks, and when the girls see the first person in the first 5 seconds, she will judge based on the looks. To make her judge about you based on their personality, then she has to spend longer time. You have to have longer face time with the girl. Only then she will decide, okay, this guy is charismatic or something like that. And that's why the game tactics and skills, the tight game, plays a big role in these places.
So you see, it's you are so afraid, can I do that thing? So so how will you deal with this situation?
I'm a man.
You don't need to fear of anything. If somebody come and I'm gonna come in. When I have the guys in Germany, man, I don't really. So you don't have this. Oh, I'm fear. I have because that's like. I mean,
I have a natural fear somehow, no?
yeah. Sometimes the foreigner came and they say, oh, there are only white people. If somebody, they only feel secure when there are like a lot of foreigners. Black and like one guy I had one black guy last year boot camp here, and then he was having afraid. I said, dude, don't need to afraid, nobody's gonna harm you. It's more, you get more harmed in he was from France, in France compared to here. Huh? You will get more harmed in France rather than here, and he was afraid.
The problem with this guy was that he was very, very afraid of talking to girls, coming with this submissive background, and he was very much afraid, can I do this thing? Can I do okay? So he was like, the voice was not coming out, and there I have to tell him don't be like a beta bitch and take your voice out. You have nothing to fear. I'm here with you. Nobody gonna touch you there. If nobody gonna come and say something, anything to you. I'm there anyway, and I can handle with any kind of situation. At least if I'm doing boot camp in EU, in London, in England, or in USA, some dangerous country. Okay, that's a different situation. But these places, I do not have any fear. So just be loud, don't be afraid of anything. Nothing gonna happen in these places, and even if somebody comes, then I can take care of that. It's not we are not breaking any rule or something like that. So he was just having some fear, and I'm trying to make him more alpha, so that if the voice is not coming out from his mouth. He was speaking like a, what we say, like a small animal. I don't know which animal, which should I say, the voice is whose voice don't come, then it is not going to work. The girl will not even listen. Forget about getting her aroused. She will not even listen to him. That's the problem we are facing. So I'm trying to help him that get your voice out. So then we started to do some approaches. I'm doing in-ear coaching with him. He's getting confidence slowly while approaching girls. So he's getting confidence with the Western girls in approaching them. And it's a long journey, but you have to be patient here. I'm patient with him, and he's just completely fresh, no idea. I'm teaching him everything because they are like IT nerds, Indian IT nerds, just working, going home, working and watching some Hindi serials or movies on internet, on YouTube, watching some channels, and that's it, and sleep, go wake up, work. So no social life. I guess majority of the Indians don't really into playing games, who are IT guys or these kind of guys are not into playing games. Playing game is more like a Western guy issue, but definitely they still don't have the Indians guy also who are working outside in the tech jobs, and they are also not really having that much kind of social life going. So I'm not saying that watching Hindi channel or Hindi movie or all Indian stuff is bad thing. I love to watch these things also. I prefer to watch definitely. I was very much involved with EU politics. I'm still very much highly involved in geopolitics, but now I feel like I am slightly going back to my roots. There was a time I was only interested in German politics. Unfortunately, the way I'm seeing how the German politics is going, it just like what should I like focus on? Because it is going the EU politics is going in the darker side, so I don't really feel myself motivated or interested in going towards that. And again, like though I have spent considerable amount of time outside India, my roots are still like Indian, and I'm proud of that. So I do watch Hindi channels, Hindi movies, and lot of Hindi stuff I watch. There is nothing wrong, but I have done my homework. I have improved my all other skills, the area, everything. You have to see what are your priorities in your life. If you want to get dates with hot Western women, hot Western girls, then maybe you have to stop doing what you are doing, which is wasting your time, and first maybe focusing on improving your social skills, going out in the field after your work, going to the gym also. Like this is something I will also say, like this guy is doing some kind of sport activity which is not making him any muscles, and I told him that you have to go to the gym and build some muscles. Even if this sport activity, for example, I'm not against yoga, but if some Indian guy is doing yoga and all, it is okay, you can do, but if you want to look above average, then I will definitely recommend you to go to the gym and build some muscles. Or like some Indian guys are like jogging and like try to be skinny. So there is nothing wrong in doing looks max. I am 40. I will be like this year, I'll be like fucking 46. But I do my best to stay looks maxed. If I have to date younger girls, simple as that. You have to sharp. I'm sharp here also. I have to be sharp on my body also. Everything matters. Though in last 3-4 years, I will say, just when the COVID started in 2020, my health has degraded a lot. But my mindset has become very, very hardcore. I'm still able to get the same level of result even with lower health, because the mindset, the game quality is very improved, highly improved. I have some permanent issues with my health also, but when the death will come, that will come. It's all good. I lived like a king. I will die like a king. I don't have any regrets. Though I do have some regrets. I should have not done it. I should have controlled my senses in some situation, but yeah, it happen. We cannot go back in the past and change it. So there are few things happened that I could have been avoided because of these few things. I have to suffer my rest of my life in my health, but that's okay. That's how it is. That's how you learned. So what should I say? So yeah, so I am definitely extreme person, and even if you are watching from any other race you are watching, you can learn from me the mindset. Indians definitely can see that maybe you don't need that much extreme. I am very much highly extreme. The way I live my life in very extreme level. Very radically I do the things also. So maybe it is not for everyone, but you can still learn and have the mindset what I have, implement something in your life. That kind of mindset will definitely make you more the hardcore version of who you are, definitely. So I'm like working on his skills right now, listening to him and improving his game quality right now. It will take time. It is just second day. You see I have blazer now. He has the blazer. We bought it from Zara. It is looking much better than that oversized yellow jacket. As I said that I will not say your jacket is look like a tutty shit, and what is this, because then he has spent so much money and it is not looking good. So I said like this, like, this Indian people mindset they have, that okay, I will buy a big jacket, then I've explained already in the first part. So we get rid of that. That color was also not looking really good on him, and so this blazer is looking much better. So we did some approaches. We did approaches in the shopping mall also, and I'm not teaching him like a direct game. It's like a slow-paced game, getting a solid conversation, and then from there, like moving forward into like escalation. We are right now, we are far away from the escalation part. We are not touching that part because we are still on the starting level, like his this insecurities, his fear of approaching, the voice is not coming out. So we are dealing with the initial phases that need to be handled in the games. We are working on that part right now. Before we going out in the field, I'm doing again the in-house drills with him to get him more comfortable in approaching girls. So these are the things very, very important. Also, as a coach, doing some specific drills with the student so that he become more and more like confident. Sometimes the confident is about doing practice, and you don't need to do all the time practice in the field. Sometimes you can do some practice at home. Of course, the in the field practice is the most important thing, but some skills, some practice you can do in the apartment, improve it, and then you will be getting more confident when you are outside in the field and talking to girls. Definitely, that's why we are doing the drills. With the drills, I'm doing in-ear coaching, so everything. So right now, he's just completely immersed in game. He has nothing to do with his IT job. He has taken the holidays, so completely immersed in the game right now, fully focused, and that's what we are doing with him. What I'm doing with him.
With this two question is not a bad idea. It's good. It worked. Yeah, it's better. It's a bit more funny also. I have two questions. It's a bit normal. I say, yeah, it's not like I have few questions. Oh my God, it's gonna go. So that's why I say, like, okay, I have two questions. So one question is you finish, and the other question you go start in that direction, and then focus on the other question. Now they have less. Now she cannot divert. Now she is obliged to talk the second question because she cannot. Because I was thinking, like, because the girls are starting to leading you, so how we can make it better. And two question makes it a bit like, a bit slightly normal. Then it's slightly like, not like completely out of the world, but also slightly not normal, a bit unique. So that's the main idea about like this, this. I mean, it's like we try. I'm like, say you have to say it in a funny way. Also, I have two questions. You cannot be so serious. I have two questions. You have to be funny. Oh, what is this? What is the second question? And then you can say, for example, oh, from the second question arises the third question. What about this? You can go like in a bit more funny way. So it was very tough for me for making even an indirect approach working for him. You have to understand, like, as a coach, I have to find creative solutions to make things happen for the student, because sometimes if I'm trying too hard for this is the level I like, somebody need to at least start the game, like direct game, and they're not even to reach to that level, then I have to give up on that. Okay, give up on this level. I have to come to his level and find some creative ways for him to solution, so that he can at least start the conversation, get the things going, and then moving slowly, up, building confidence. So right now, for example, he was not even able to
do indirect approach. So indirect approach, for example, excuse me, where is Starbucks? The girl say this thing, and then she's leaving. And this was the issue we were facing, that the girl say this and then she leave. And then I came up with the idea of like this two question approach. Two question approach that like, excuse me, I have two questions, and first question is like, where is this Mexican Chinese like some restaurant, some weird awkward name we find out, so that, and then we say that it is not in Google Map or something, so that she's like more thinking about, oh my god, like where it is. The main idea is that she's standing and we are getting more FaceTime. More we are getting FaceTime, more we are able to play the game. You understand that the concept is the focusing on the FaceTime instead of like focusing on like, so you have to understand, as like, I'm the king of all dating coaches. So here my goal is not like what he has to say, all the stuff. My goal is to bring more FaceTime with the girl. So I'm finding a solution, bring more FaceTime with the girl. That the first step we need to have, and then what we can do to bring more FaceTime to the girl, and that's why I come up with the solution. Then and a next example, for example, is how to be how to bring emotions, how to like how to make the things more emotionally stimulated for the girl. So looking for the ways to bring more emotion stimulation in the interaction rather than like focusing on the lines. And then I'm thinking, okay, this can bring more emotion stimulation, and this student and this line will work better for him and for this girl. And that's why I'm thinking, okay, here we have to say this line, and then this is like working. And in this way, like, student is getting very custom tailored kind of coaching and learning much quicker in that way. So something like that, like focusing on, like, you instead of focusing on the surface level, you're focusing on a different, slightly deeper level. You have to focus, like, we have to do this action right now in the interaction. So for example, the girl is saying, doing some, she's resisting something, then you think that she is giving some objection, and what can be the reason for these objections. You are going in her mind, you are putting yourself in her shoes, and okay, if I'll be a stranger and I'm a girl, I can have these kind of objections. He's a stranger, because something like that when happened with me, I also act like that. So then you will come up with better solution. This is how I have improved the game, having very high empathy, putting myself again and again in the shoes of the other person, and seeing the world from his or her perspective. And then I can better implement technical things in the game that is much more near to the solution. So here I'm explaining you how you should think when you want to improve your game and move forward towards the success. Yeah, because it was so tough for me to even like make him to stop. So that's why I said, like, say I have two questions, and then he's saying like, when he say one question and that just give the answer and leave, and that's when I have two questions, then the girl stand there and listen for the second questions, and it works also.
Yeah, it's not like I have few questions. Oh my God, he's gonna go. So that's why I say, like, okay, I have two questions.
So here also I'm not saying, like, for example, he's not saying I have 5 questions, that the people don't have time for answer 5 questions. So 2 questions, like 2 question is like, okay, 3 question can be too much also. 2 question is okay, 1 question and 2 question, okay, then I will leave. You understand? That's like psychological thing. So we are not saying few questions or 5 questions, we are saying 2 questions. So after finishing the 1 question, we have some chance to hook her with the second question, and second question can be slightly personal also. First question can be non-personal, Starbucks and all. Second question slightly personal in the sense like slightly different questions which require her to give an emotional response. The idea is that first question is like more giving a very surface level logical response, and second questions we ask in a way that she give a slightly more emotional response, so that we have to trigger emotions. Any kind of emotion is better than some logical response. So here we are focusing on that emotional kind of interaction with her and hoping that we will be moving forward in that direction. So you know how you are breaking down the system in such a way that this person, I can adapt my teaching according to this person. Something like this you are not going to see from any other dating coach in this world, because they really don't need that level of game. So yeah guys, in this video we have focused on the conversation skills of the student more, and giving him adapting my teaching also according to his condition situation, and building confidence slowly. And hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the part 3 of this epic transformation series of this student, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye. And also guys, if you want to see the full uncut infields of me or my students doing approach word by word, line by line, then you can also watch them in Dating Infields Domination, a very hardcore product of the century. You're not going to see that type of infields from any other dating coach in this entire world. I'm capable of making something like that, some very solid infields. You can see me approaching attractive person and making some of these person as my life partner, also my students approaching attractive person, taking them home and making some of these attractive persons as their life partner also. So everything you will see, witness word by word, line by line in Dating Infields Domination. So check that product also. It's just $1. You can cancel it anytime. I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot of value out of it. By the way guys, if you are still suffering in your dating life, not able to find any solution for the problems you are facing in your dating life, now it's time to change it forever. And if you really want to get guided by me personally in my mentorship program or in my one-on-one bootcamp program, then apply to the link in the description below. The link is deepakdating.info/mentorship. But keep in mind, my mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program are in very high in demand with a very limited availability. They are also costly. So only if you are fully motivated, committed and prepared emotionally and mentally, want to get guided by me personally, only then apply to the mentorship or my bootcamp program. If right now the cost is the issue, or you are not able to do my mentorship program or my bootcamp program due to any personal reason and still want to change your dating life, then I suggest you to join Dating Infields Domination. The link is also in the description below. The first link, it's only $1, completely risk-free. You can cancel it anytime you want to. There you will see pure uncut infield interaction of me as well as my students, getting laid, getting girlfriends, listen word by word, line by line, infield interactions in this program, Dating Infields Domination, and learn top-level seduction skills which no other dating coach in this world can able to teach you. I challenge it. What you will see in Dating Infields Domination in the infields, that is something you will be personally learning from me in my mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program in future if you plan to join it. So apply to the link in the description below for a 30-minute free call, deepakdating.info/mentorship. If you really want to get mentored by me personally and change your dating life or other alternative, join Dating Infields Domination. The link is also in the description below. If you are not really sure right now for mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program, Also guys, don't forget to watch the playlist Rock Solid Infield on this channel, where I'm doing live flirt, picking up girls in front of camera, showing top level pickup and attraction skills. Also don't forget to watch Student Transformation and Testimonial, where I'm teaching my students, showing full documentaries, student success and their testimonials also.